Hi, I'm Joby Clark with Full Sail Live. Oklahoma and its college football program are back in the national news, but for all the wrong reasons. The receipts in question are two Venmo transactions with sports gambling in the for title, with one even including the names of the two teams playing. Mateer transferred from Washington State via the transfer portal this offseason, following his offensive coordinator to Norman. Mateer finally broke his silence and addressed the situation, stating that the allegations against him are false and that the descriptions were taken out of context. He said he has never bet on sports. It was an inside joke between he and friends. Mateer will step into a role where the Sooners struggled last season, replacing Jackson Arnold, who had 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1,421 passing yards, and a quarterback rating of 47.8 last season, ranking him 91st in the NCAA, while Mateer had a quarterback rating of 70.9, good enough for 34th place. A huge leap for the Sooners and its offense. The university hopes for a bright season while its PR department weathers the storm. The university stated that it uses Prohibet, which is an industry standard that monitors sports gambling activities. Head coach Brett Venables weighed in on the situation.
In his mind, there was nothing to be seen here. So, thankful for the powers that be that it got us to a really good place quickly. As he'd be the first one to tell you the enormity of what the implications could have been had he not followed the NCAA rules years ago.
Mateer had one season as a starter, last season. He threw for 3,139 yards and 29 touchdowns while rushing for 826 yards and 15 TDs. He was the overall number 6 transfer in the portal, according to 247sports.com. OU kicks its season off in Norman on Saturday, August 30th at 5 p.m. against the Illinois State Redbirds. Oklahoma is heavily favored, with some odds makers having them favored by more than 34.5 points, while ESPN has them negative 50,000 and Illinois State at plus 3,500 morning line, with most people not even giving Illinois a chance or a second thought. However, they aren't just a bye-week walk in the park. They finished 10-4 last season, with their season ending in the quarterfinals of the FCS. They ended last season on a 5-game win streak, with their only game against the FBS opponent coming in their first game of the season. They lost 40-0. The Sooners are ranked 18th preseason, according to the AP. They have a handful of key matchups against ranked opponents this season, with their most important matchup coming against the top-ranked number 1 Texas Longhorns. But who will be under center for the Sooners? Will it be John Mateer, or will the recent gambling accusations keep him out of action? If that were to happen, is it Michael Hawkins Jr. or Whit Neubauer? Hawkins is second on the depth chart behind Mateer. Last season throwing, he had 129 attempts with 76 completions, a 63% clip with 783 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Whit Neubauer, on the other hand, was at Mercer last season before transferring to Oklahoma. He had 179 throwing attempts last season with 101 completions, 1,398 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joby Clark with FSL. Good day and good night.